Hello, it's on a part for Crash Bandicoot 2 on Sane Trilogy. This time we are doing Warp Room 5, the Firewalk Room. We're piston it away right now. So, Warp Room 5. It has interesting 2 levels. They're a lot more one-off than the Polar Bear. And quite frankly, this type of level I don't like very much. A lot of people don't like it. I mean, it has some issues. In fact, in Sane Trilogy, it has more issues because of hit detection now being a lot more wonky. These fucking octopus bastards are a lot more harder to kill. Yeah, let's just say that a lot of people actually struggle on that shit. I do too, sadly. It has not changed, and I'm shit at Crash 2, so of course it has not. But yeah, on the original Crash 2, this was so much easier to go for an octopus motherfucker, no problem. But in Sane Trilogy, the hit detection is a lot more bullshit, let's say. Yeah, you have to be nearly dead center in order for it to hit and not get you hurt. If you are a little bit off-center, you will still get shocked. In the PS1 version, I don't think that's the case. I think just hitting it on top will do. But yeah, if you were to touch the fucker, not in the middle, like that instead, obviously you would die in the PS1 version like that as well. But as you saw, if you hit the middle, but not exactly or very closely to the middle, you will get hurt. Oh, and also, there's the fact that you have to time yourself to, you know, attack him either from a jump or spin before he changes his thing. Anyway, Death Route time. So we got the crystal now, and we have the checkpoint, but now I'm going for the Death Route. Now, what I should do right now is kill myself, because sadly the Death Route will not take me back to the main level. I've tried. But I don't do that. The mistake I made is I went further in and I got the checkpoint. And the thing is, you're actually supposed to either get through the main level and then go all the way back to the Death Route, or do the Death Route, die, so that you keep the Death Route, and then go get the box at the main route, then come back and do the Death Route. Now, of course, you know, doing the Death Route, like, after you got the boxes instead of just going in and then doing that bullshit, that's faster. Oh, by the way, you can shrink. Just so you want to know what that thing does. But, quite frankly, I'd rather do it this way because it's safer. But I made the mistake of continuing on, so instead I'm gonna get this gem right here, and then we're just gonna finish the level. And yeah, we'll come back and get the box gem very soon, which I'll jump cut to when I go in the boxes. So yeah, 52 out of 69 boxes. That's how much you get if you got the box we got there in the main route, as well as the boxes in the Death Route. And there you go, that's pissing it away. At least that little run of it. Now you must go back in and get the box gem. So, back to the main route. I have already gone to the Death Route, so that is saved. That will never go away anymore. But now I have to get through this area. And the thing about this is, these fucking things are kind of annoying. Also, as this area here. Now, the thing about this bonus round is, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to leave at least 1 or 2 boxes alive, so you can bounce right over this L-shaped, backwards L nitrous here. I don't do that because there is a better way of doing it, a faster way, and that is to essentially do a slide spin jump over it from the floor right next to it. I didn't do that though, but I have an Aku Aku mask, so I don't give a shit. Most people would not have that though, I bet you. some people would not have that. So basically, you know, either keep a box if you want to be safe of it, or time yourself correctly and do a slide spin jump right over it. You can make it. Just make sure the nitrous doesn't bounce right up at you while you're doing it, okay? And yeah, there you go. Now that should be 16, but I hit the L, so it's 20 instead. There were only 8 nitrous. And that's the bonus round, so now we can continue on to the main level, in which we have more buttons, more of these robots, and also these scientists who have come back to try and push me off with a door. And they suck at it. They really fucking suck at it. Also, here's a risk. There you go. So, the last box, I believe, should be right above here. Yeah, should be around here somewhere. I believe this is the one. I don't remember well. But I do know I now have the life, which is great. And, yeah. Essentially, once we... Yeah, that was the last box. Now we have to come back. So, 42 out of 69 if you went for the normal route only. So, well, 38 more likely because I got the nitrous. But, anyway, now we have to go back, and I am going to show this because it is important to show the backtracking, because the backtracking path is not fun. It is not fun in any way. Especially this bit. I actually fucked this bit up. What you're supposed to do is either spin and get past it, or do a slide spin jump right over it when you hit the second platform there, the second button from the right. So if you can do that, you're good to go. Also, if you're doing a slide spin jump, the spin should knock out a fucking ball if you got a bit too close, if you time it right. Anyway, we got the death fruit, we're now at the gem, I'm skipping all the bullshit you've already seen, and now we can exit, piston it away. And that was piston it away, so now it's time for the interesting level, the unique levels, the one that only appear in Warp Room 5, the first one being Rocket. And the name literally gives it away. And so do the fucking hints. Invert your flight controls. Don't do it. I don't do it. I don't really like it too much. I'm going to keep with the normal stuff. In the PS1, I think it's inverted. I don't remember very well, but yeah, I like it not inverted. Also, it's just a metal box here for some reason. Possibly to show you you're now in low gravity. Anyway, we can fly in our jetpack, like this. As you can see, he looks pretty decent in his jetpack. And, yeah, this shit is by far pretty easy. It's just take your time and just get through the pretty simple controls of moving up and down, you know, using the X and I believe the circle button to go back and forth, and using the square button to spin. And dodging all the bullshit. Luckily I have an Aku Aku mask, so I can take a hit. But there is, as far as I know, no other Aku Aku boxes in these levels. I might be wrong, might be actually able to see one later on. But pretty sure this is intended for you to get through on the one go. Because it's pretty fucking easy. You don't really need an Aku Aku mask to get through this. There's only one reason you would need it if you are really timid by it, like you're on your last life and you really don't want to get fucked. This one bit can potentially fuck you. So you might want the Aku Aku mask for that. And that bit is this. The fucking wires. Now, I have no idea how the wires work. They sort of move in a pattern, but at the same time they don't. It seems like they actually follow you, but at the same time it doesn't look like it's about the gravity, but at the same time it's not about the gravity, and I don't fucking understand it, and it's confusing, and also I'm dead. So let's try it again, because I'm fucking retarded now, lost my life. So, essentially, and I keep getting close to the nitrous, the fucking wires are the most annoying part of this. Also, I was about to touch the nitrous again. Fuck's sake me. Do you see why the memes of me being shit at Crash 2 exist? Let's speedrun it. I'm doing it fairly normal here, and this is kind of average. Anyway, more nitrous, just floating about. Go forward, nearly done. Go past lanes, which are really easy to deal with, and then go past the wire, which is not easy to deal with, because you have to understand how this works, and I don't. Yeah. Plus, the detention's a bit wonky as well, so you know, not a lot of fun. Anyway, we're now just gonna finish the level here. There you go. And we're gonna hit the nitrous box here to destroy all the nitrous, and we have now done all the boxes. So, that is it. 39 out of 39. The birds are squawking like mad. I closed the door and it's fucking open now. Goddamn. Anyway, night fight. This one is... Well, I actually have to go back for the crystal because I missed it. There you go. That was Rocket. Don't worry, the crystal was right by the fucking second pair of wires. Anyway, night fight. Night fight is sort of interesting, but it also appears in the fucking Warp Room 6, so it's not like the fucking Rockets where it's only in one warp room. And also it's been done in Crash 1. It's basically nighttime. So you need the Fireflies, which were originally the Aku Aku Mass, to light up your way. Except, unlike the Aku Aku Mass, the Fireflies will literally fly away after a certain amount of time. So you can still sort of see what's like ahead of you at least, but still not very helpful. And quite frankly, you don't need the Fireflies in the Insane Trilogy. In Crash 2, the original Crash 2, yes you do. Because it gets really fucking dark to the point where you can't see shit. In Insane Trilogy's Crash 2, that is not the case. In fact, you can actually see the ground even when the Fireflies are gone. Also, these robots are back. These annoying motherfuckers return. I should have said before that we would not see them for a while instead of ever. But I just really didn't want to fucking remember that they were in these levels too. I really didn't. But they are. They're in the night levels as well. Luckily though, they're not as annoying as they were in the like the sewer, I guess, levels. Really, they are pretty easy to get past in these night levels. They're all either standing in certain spots, just waiting for you to go past them, or moving back and forth in a line, which is easy to get through because you have a lot of room to go through. Anyway, bonus round. So this bonus round will involve darkness and an easy path with nitrous, but there's darkness, so that's the problem. And the weird thing is, with the fucking normal level, night fight, you can see the fucking platforms. In the bonus round, you can't. So the bonus round actually gets the whole nighttime thing right, but the main fucking level doesn't. Because you can still see the floor. I don't know if the recording has shown this really well, but... or if your eyes aren't really good, but I can, even in this recording, still see the ground. It's faint, yes, but my TV was on 0 brightness, like in the middle brightness, as a -50 and a +50. And the brightness was exactly the same as the recording. So essentially, what we're getting here is the same brightness that I was seeing while I was playing the game. And I can see the floor without any lights. And I'm dead. let's try it again. There we go. So, I'm just gonna jump cut, because you don't need to really see this too much. That's basically the entire part of this path. You don't have to worry about it anymore. But yeah. Actually, I might actually show you this, because I have to show you that I can actually see where the pits are. You might be able to as well, if you can notice that the ground is a lot more, like, lighter than the pits. You can see that the pits are pitch black, while the rest of the ground is not. So you can tell where the pits are. And because these motherfuckers are lit up, and you can tell where the boxes are because they're lit up as well and such. Essentially, they made Night Fight and the fucking Totally Fly, whatever it was. They made both those levels extremely easy by simply making this a lot lighter. Well, not a lot, but they made it lighter. They made it fucking simple shit, man. And it sucks. It really does suck. The Crash 1 nighttime was better, and considering this is a commentary from the future, the nighttime in Crash 3 is better than this. So they fucked up Crash 2's nighttimes, but Crash 1 and 3 are fine. What? Anyway, that was Night Fight. We'll be going to Totally Fly and Totally Bear in the next part, because, well, you should know the reason at least. But for now, we are going to be doing the next jetpack level, the Pack Attack, the final jetpack level. And I'm not kidding when I say that, because this is the last time we ever see the jetpack, as far as I know. I think it appears in Wrath of Cortex? I don't know. I don't remember, actually. But I do know that in Crash 2, you only get the jetpack twice, and in Crash 3, there is no jetpack levels, so yeah. But don't worry, we will get flying in Crash 3. That's still going to be a thing. Just a different kind of flying. So anyway, we're just going to go around, break some boxes, deal with the paths. We are in Cortex's new lair, space station, really. I mean, I don't know. I guess you can say that we were also in the space station in the first level of this warp room, and also the 5th level, which is the final level of the entire game. Except the levels in warp room 6 are called warp room in level 26-27. So they're supposed to be the final levels, but in the normal gameplay, the next level is the last one. Level 25 is the last level. Especially with how you're supposed to get the special gem in that level. I'll let you know about that soon, because the hint does as well. But right now, let's focus on this level. It has a ring of nitrous. It has more wires. It's really fucking obnoxious and mean. This is the hardest of the jetpack levels. There's a checkpoint here. And there's a lot of fucking red hot shit. And there was an Aku mess, so I was wrong. But luckily you do need it in this level, because not the lasers, but more the wires and just the layout of it. It can potentially fuck you over, so you might want to need that Aku mask for this next bit at least. Because now we got these circle bastards with the lasers. You might accidentally hit the fucking circular things. And also I got a checkpoint, and there was a box in the frame. Did you see that on the top? The box? I missed the box. Oh no. That means we'll have to come back here. But luckily that was the last checkpoint, so all I have to do is die, and or I can just come back. But spoiler alert, I get to the exit, so I lose my jetpack, so I'm better off just dying. Oh, and there's also a plus of nitrous. Be careful of that. But yeah, after that, we go past a bunch of lasers. We get our crystal. There you go. And eventually, we get past some more wires. I'm possibly going to take the hit. Or not, thank God. And we hit the nitrous box, and now I die because I missed the fucking box back there. Luckily there was a checkpoint, so I can indeed just die and respawn, and then come back here for the box gem. Are you ready for a jump cut? It's not happening right now, it's happening right now. There you go. Jump cut, and now we can get the box gem. So, that was all the jetpack levels. The jetpack is, for the most part, never mentioned or even done again. So essentially, forget the jetpacks even existed. And now it's time for Spaced Out, the final level in the main line of levels, not counting Warp Room 6's levels. And the hint is, unlock a new path by earning all of the colored gems. This is what dictates it as a final level, because you need all 5 colored gems in order to actually get this gem. Which, in a way, would actually be your very last gem of the game. And for the next part will be the last gem of the game to make this seem special. Otherwise, I would just go through, you know, Warp Room 6 after I pick up the gems I missed, and it would make it feel less special. But, yes. In essence, in the way it's laid out, this is supposed to be the final level. So there's the gem path, the final gem path, which I will call the ultimate gem path, because you need all 5 of them. And also, this shit here is annoying because it's in a sort of pattern. You have to wait quite a bit for the pattern to be off so that the octopus is going the opposite direction of where the motherfucker's going. Otherwise, it will follow the platform, and then you'll get screwed. So yeah, don't get screwed. Anyway, go me! I die a lot in this level because, as you can tell, I'm not very good at this level. I'm not very good at a lot of these type of levels. You know, I'm kind of shit at Crash 2. I don't know if you noticed that yet. I don't know if that has you know, centered into the minds of the memers yet, but you know, just that's just the meme. That's the meme of my life, that I'm shit at being good at Crash 2. Anyway, checkpoint. This is where things kind of get stupid. That's the word I'll take. Really stupid. Essentially, after you get past the crushers, you will find the bonus round, and you probably will like to have the Aku Aku here just in case, because of the nitrous here. Because they're gonna try and trick you and, you know, get you fucked over by the nitrous, but essentially you don't jump over the nitrous and you don't ever really stay on the first pusher. Also, you do that to get your life. This is the best spot to use your Aku Aku as well if you can't handle doing that sort of shit. Just hit the TNT, lose your Aku Aku mask, continue on. Anyway, the usual way you're supposed to do is to do this and then break them all and then get to the exit. Don't do that because you might fuck yourself like that. Instead, do what I do here. Slide jump over to this, hit that, and then get on top of the top layer of these bouncy fucking boxes. Then destroy them like normal by jumping on them until they break. And then you go down and take care of the bottom layer. And yeah, you will get less Wumpa Fruit, of course, but who cares? Because you're here for the boxes, not the fucking Wumpa Fruit. Who gives a shit? You already got 88 Wumpa Fruit. Why the fuck do you need more, you fucking goddamn badass? Anyway, it's now time for the stupid part. And the stupid part is in 2 ways. First, this bit where you have to slide under here. If you don't slide on it correctly, you will get hit by this. You have to slide and then slide again. If you don't do that and you duck, you're fucked. Because you can easily get stuck there and then you're dead. So, get very close, and then slide. Now, you have to slide jump or slide, spin, jump, whatever, right over this, but it's really awkward as well. You have to do that. It's a pretty big jump, so you're gonna get fucked a lot, sadly, by that one in Sane Trilogy. In the original, it's not that bad. In the original, it's actually really easy to get through that little section. Not in Sane Trilogy, considering the arc of Crash 2 has been changed to the Crash 3 arc. Just like how Crash 1's jump was changed to Crash 3. So, essentially, we are dealing with the same shit, and also, I got fooled there, I forgot that was a thing. And now we are done. We have indeed completed all 25 main levels, not the fucking bonus levels, in Warp Room 6. And we are now going to be seeing what Cortex has to say, because we now have all 25 crystals.
Yes! My plan is nearly complete. And I have you, Crash Bandicoot, to thank for it. Engine, what's happening? What's that? Is she stealing our signal?
Crash, Cortex isn't gonna use the crystals to contain the planet's energy. He's gonna harness the force and use it to power the super Cortex vortex he's built on his space station. One blast and the ray will cover the entire world, turning everyone into Cortex's mindless slaves. Crash, don't let him have those crystals!
Engine, you fool! She's telling him everything! Oh, yes, we're back now. Pardon the, interruption. Crash, bring me crystals!
I think your plans backfired, Cortex. Backfired hard. Anyway, now it's time to fight Cortex, because that's always gonna be the final fucking boss, isn't it? Well, not really, but you get the idea. So, damage his jetpack to keep him from escaping. We do the jetpack for this, but it's not really a level to boss, so it doesn't count. But yes, this is the last time we ever used the jetpack in the game. So even though he has one crystal, he has all 25 in his hands. I don't know how the fuck it's 25. And he will try to escape into his spaceship, which is a bad ending. I'm not really going to show that because I don't want to. But as you can see, it notifies you when you're close enough. In the original, it does not. You have to guess. And yeah, you just have to get close and spin him. Now in the original, this path is actually pretty short. So you don't have a lot of time to deal with this. If you fuck up and hit like 2 things here, it's game over. In Sane Trilogy, you can hit like 5 things and still win. So, yeah. Good boss. And that was Cortex, and we also got the speed shoes in Crash 3. I will explain that later. But right now, we've won.
You haven't seen the last of me, Crash Bandicoot.
Crash, what do you suppose happened to Cortex? And what about the Cortex vortex? It's still up there.
And that's it. That was Crash 2. Except it's not. Because we haven't gotten the true ending yet. That was the good ending, but that was not the true ending. Because Cortex is still around, that ship is still intact. So what do? Well, Embryo still exists, and also I'm skipping the credits right now. So, Embryo will still help us right now, because he needs the gems. We got all the crystals, so we helped Cortex out, but we kicked his ass, so, you know. But we need 42 gems to help Brio out. So, next time, on Sane Trilogy Crash 2, we are going to be doing the gem fucking rush, I guess. We'll call it the gem rush. In which I'll be going through and getting the last remaining 4 gems that we haven't gotten yet. and also be doing and completing levels 26, 27 totally fly and totally bare. So, thank you for watching. I'm going to save right now. I will see you next time for the Gem Rush of Crash 2.